I had gotten a comment on one of my posts from the man with the title of Madman Legacy saying, please, I think he tagged me, he said, please react to me. And I was like, alright, I've never really been requested to make a reaction video to someone before like that. And I press on his page, and holy crap. This is no joke. He is literally so unknown, only 947 followers. Majority of his posts only getting, I mean, like this one got like 80 likes, but majority of his posts, like some of these only getting 20 likes and stuff like that. So, I mean, very unheard of. And I don't understand how his videos have not hit the algorithm yet. So this dude's 14 years old. He's in the 220-pound weight class, and he's an absolute tank. Definitely shaping up to have a probably 1,600 pound total when he's 15 still, which blows my mind. He's a USAPL drug tested competitor, so obviously natural. And today what we're going to do is we're just going to look at this dude's lifts. I'm telling you that these are pretty crazy, and he's under the water. I can't believe it, right? So give him a follow. Let's take a look at this. 14 years old, 510 pounds. Nice and strong. That's a warm-up for him. Jumps up to 535. He's got just such a perfect pull. It's amazing. I didn't pull 500 for the first time until I was 15, and I pulled it with like straps and a hitch. He's doing this on a stiff bar at 14, so I could definitely see him pulling at least six, probably six, I'd say, like 600 pounds, strong comp like that when he's 15. Hop over to his squat. 500-pound squat at 14 blows my mind. I started squatting at 14 too. I didn't squat 500 pounds until I was 15. I ended up with a 556 squat. I think the year of 15 is where the most people see like huge gains in strength and just progress. So I mean, the 496 super easy. Obviously, he had more. I could also see his squat. I could see blowing up more than his deadlift, just because he's not like perfectly built for deadlift. He's still got a strong power build, but I could see him squatting 600 as well. So of those two alone, we're at a 1,200 pound total. And now check out this dude's bench, 345 pounds at 14 years old. Beast. He cranks this out. And like what I did, well, this was my max when I was 15, 342. I think I moved it maybe a little bit faster, looked similar, but that's when I hit 500 or 405 in the elbow wraps at 15. So I could totally see him 402, 600, and that would leave him with a 1,600 pound total, right? 600, 1,200. Plus 400, 1,600 pounds. And I'll show you why that 1,600 pound total at 15 is such a big deal. If we go down, we just got some more videos. 490 speed reps. Just check this out. Really strong walker. He's very matured lifter too for being 14, right? I'm not saying he's overdeveloped or anything like that. He looks like he's 14, I would say. But his lifting technique and form is just perfect. I really haven't seen... Like, we don't see too many people with, like, matured lifting technique as he has at such a young age, right? What's funny is if anybody knows David Mackin, he trains at the same gym that he used to train at, or that he still trains at. I don't know. It's just pretty funny to train at the same gym. Some dogs coming out of there. But, I mean, he looks 14. Dude doesn't have a beard, nothing crazy, right? He looks exactly how old he is. So now let's check out his meat performance. USAPL drug tested meat. I mean, in this photo, maybe he looks a little bit older for a 14-year-old, but still, I don't see him looking like he's overdeveloped or anything too crazy like that. I think the growth will continue to happen. Gino dressed up like a G here. But, boom, here we have his bench. He starts off with his bench. It's going on in the corner. I don't think this video is the best. We get 336 pounds done in competition, standard USAPL. Can't say anything about this. It's over in this corner here. And that was super easy. It was hard to see video, but that was super easy. Let's jump over. 507 squat was his squat at 14 years old. which is just nuts. 507. This is the heaviest squat that I could find on his Instagram page too. This might have been a PR for him. He's got great form on all the lifts, like I said. And that's a nice grind. That is a nice matured lifter grind. I can't even lie. And then we have 532-pound deadlift in competition at 14 years old. Let's see it. It's just very, very mature lifting style. Like, everything is wedge, his squat. I mean, just like everything about his lifting is very mature. And he doesn't look like he's, like I said, like he's 18, 19, anything like that. Very, very impressive. So that total ended up giving him, when we hop over here, was that gives him a 1377 total at 14. I think this is wrong, and don't pay attention to this. I think there's two people with his name. So 1377 total. He's 14, and he weighed in at 214, right? So I'm assuming he's probably a little bit shorter than I was. See, I was more like also 5'11", 6 foot when I was 15, so I'm assuming he's probably like 5'9", just by how filled he looks in it. But I could see the progress continuing. I see there's no reason why his progress would stop. Now, he beat my dots at this body weight compared to my body weight when I was 15. And so when I was 15, I had the world record, which was 1421 in reps and a deadlift bar. He's already up to 1380 pretty much at only 215 pounds body weight. If he fills the full 220 class and just continues to grind, I so see the 1,600 pound total happening. And real quick, let me explain why that means something. Let's go 13 through 15 total. Boom. Joseph Pena, sorry, I don't even know, squatted more than I do when he was 15 years old. Weighed 331. He's absolute tank. If you don't know who this is, he squatted 1005 in high school, equipped, but squatted 1,000 pounds in high school, which is nuts. And he has this magic 1592 that when I was 15, you can see me right here. When I was 15, I thought that there's no way anybody ever breaks that number. I thought this number was just unbreakable because of a 727-pound squat. I mean, the bench and deadlift, pretty good for a 15-year-old still. Not as good as a squat. I just thought there's no way anybody breaks it. But we're looking at someone who could break it right now. I'm telling you, 600-pound squat, 600-pound deadlift, and 400-pound bench. He gets 1,600 pounds for the new strongest 13 through 15 total ever. And that would just be unheard of, right? He's got quite a bit to beat this 220 record too. I mean, I think if he beats the 220 record, he'll get the 1,600, and potentially he'll be able to beat me when he turns 16, 17. I mean, I would assume that he probably will beat me eventually. Records are set to be broken. This is mine, but yeah, I can see him 1,600 at 15. At 16, probably 1,750. Year after, probably 1,900. He'll probably end up with 1,900 and beat me. I could see it. If somebody doesn't beat me before, but I could see 1,900, 19 something by the time he gets up to being 17. He's just a total freak and so under the water, unheard of. So go ahead, give him a follow. Thank you for requesting this video. This is some great content for me, for real. But until next time, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Blakewendt1 sign out. Peace.